On occasion, I get asked, "What is your favorite bird to photograph?" My typical response is, "Whatever bird is right in front of me," or, "You know what, they're all my favorite." You know, diplomatic answers. I'd hate for one species of bird to get offended knowing they're not my favorite. Besides, what does favorite really mean? It's so subjective. Now, I can tell you that there is an experience that gets my juices flowing. However, I realized while putting this video together that I tend to romanticize experiences. I managed to only remember the good times. For instance, check out this past experience.
Look, I know there are people in this world right now that's got some serious problems, but I just don't think they compare to what's going on right here. We've got two great gray owls, both of them eye level.
Oh, lucky you, Josh. So many owls. Jeez, that guy. I've said this before. The pictures, those 1/1000th of a second moments in time, they never tell the real story. But anyway, look, I digress. Back to romanticizing the experience. As most of you have figured out, I tend to spend a lot of time pondering or reflecting on my experiences, and on occasion, I wax poetic about some trivial occurrence. For instance, as I sat in the snow, I reflected on an old poem and imagined how I might work it into this week's video. It's an old Robert Frost poem called Dust of Snow. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I'd rued. Yeah, but anyway, I couldn't figure out how to work that into the video, so I kind of gave up on that idea. Seriously though, you folks are here to hear about the owl, and so am I. Oh, which by the way, did I mention the great gray owls? Yeah, they made their way back down south for the winter. I got a tip several weeks back about a couple of great gray owls and made the trip north to investigate. Seriously, how hard could it be to find two owls in the middle of a snowstorm somewhere on a 4 square mile plot of land? Well, needless to say, no luck. As the snow continued to fall over the weeks, I imagined the owls would have moved farther south, and of course, I know exactly where to go looking. And lucky for me, so did one of my friends. After searching on my own for a while, I ran across him standing behind his camera, staring down the great gray owl. Evidently, he had gotten there early and had been watching the owls the entire day. Speaking of watching owls, there's a lot of watching that takes place. Yeah, sometimes you get those moments of anticipation. You might think, yeah, something is surely about to happen. Something big. And typically it does happen, but right when you're changing your batteries or moving your tripod. But listen, friends, watching, it's not bad. Not bad at all. On one of the most recent outings, I asked one of those photographers how his day had been going. He said something to the effect that he had been pretty much standing in the same spot all day and that he'd just been sitting there waiting for the owls to move. Sitting in the same spot all day. He and I had a brief conversation about perspective and how we should consider the fact that we're likely one of the only 20 people in the world today that had the chance to see a great gray owl. But I get it. How many images can you get of an owl sitting on a branch, staring out into a field? Well, I'll answer that for you. A lot. These owls are mythical. It's hard to explain that feeling of awe. Once in a while, one will stare directly at me, and I get this sense that he knows something about this world that I just don't get. The owls sometimes cast a spell on you and they slow the time down. So much so that standing and waiting no longer seems that bad. Friends, this is the season for owls. You will see more and more incredible, epic owl images from your fellow photographers in the coming weeks and months. And as you head out and search for those owls yourself, I encourage you to be courteous to the owls. For instance, I often imagine what it would be like to have someone standing at the foot of my bed all night while I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, sure, I might get comfortable for a few minutes and close my eyes, but of course I'd be thinking, what is that person going to do if I fall asleep? I imagine my night would be quite restless. Listen, guys, I get it. These owls, they're here for a short time, and this may be your only opportunity to photograph one. I know that feeling. I've been there, done that, so no judgment from me. However, take the time, Google some articles on owl behavior, pay attention to the owls and how they respond to your presence. There are many wonderful papers by talented biologists and ornithologists that help you decode the signs of a stressed bird. I, for one, want to experience these magnificent owls for years to come. Additionally, I want to see those epic images my friends make. Just remember, guys, this is a beautiful, lifelong hobby, and there are many magical moments yet to be experienced. As always, friends, thank you for watching and good luck out there in the field. I hope you have the opportunity to make some wonderful images.